Global politics and geopolitics. EU and India finalize landmark free trade agreement after nearly 2 decades of talks, slashing tariffs on cars and machinery and aiming to double trade by 2032, seen as a strategic shift in global economic alignments amid rising geopolitical tensions. NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte warns Europe cannot defend itself without US support, stressing continued transatlantic cooperation even as tensions with US leadership persist. Ukraine faces sustained Russian energy grid attacks as NATO officials warn of one of the harshest winters for civilians and soldiers, highlighting ongoing war hardships and security challenges. Diplomatic and military pressure grows in the Greenland crisis, with NATO allies reinforcing Danish defense as tensions mount over US interest in the Arctic territory. Britain, the US, France, and Germany urge strict adherence to a temporary ceasefire in Syria, calling on all sides to protect civilians and uphold negotiated terms. Finland's prime minister says China could help end the Russia-Ukraine war, reflecting deeper roles for major powers in conflict resolution. Rebel advances in South Sudan pose a serious threat to peace, underscoring ongoing instability in East Africa. United States, politics, policy and social issues. US President Donald Trump's approval on immigration plunges to record lows, with a majority saying ICE enforcement has gone too far, signaling political backlash amid heated immigration debates. Federal agents deploy tear gas on protesters in Minneapolis outside a hotel believed to house ICE agents, part of ongoing civil unrest after fatal police actions. Public and political response intensifies after multiple shootings by immigration agents, sparking protests and national debate, with analysts warning of deeper societal rifts. Former fire chief in Texas charged with multiple felony child sex crimes, prompting renewed focus on law enforcement accountability. A former Minnesota governor candidate withdraws, citing Republican responses to immigration enforcement criticisms, showing political repercussions at state levels. US deploys aircraft carrier to the Middle East amid heightened tensions with Iran, reinforcing military posture in a volatile region. Construction at the White House ballroom project faces potential legal challenges from the National Trust, although work continues pending hearing. World-breaking news and conflicts. A private business jet crashed during a snowstorm in Maine, killing all 6 aboard, prompting safety and weather inquiry. North Korea reportedly test-fired ballistic missiles toward the sea, raising tensions in Northeast Asia as neighbors monitor military activities. Storm Chandra hits the UK and Ireland with extreme winds and flooding, causing widespread transport disruption and school closures, one of several intense European windstorms this season. South Sudan government warns rebel advance threatens national peace, part of continuing instability in the region. India and Bangladesh ferry tragedy leaves at least 18 dead, prompting fleet groundings and safety reviews in the Philippines, where the incident occurred. Honduras Nasri Asfura to be sworn in as president after a razor-thin election amid fraud allegations, highlighting political fragility in Central America. China signals deeper economic engagement with Finland amid diplomatic visits, indicating evolving East Asian-European ties. Economics, trade and policy. European Commission opens investigation into Elon Musk's X platform over AI and child safety issues, reflecting regulatory focus on tech giants. Carney's Davos speech warns of a geopolitical shift in the international order, urging middle powers to strengthen cooperation against economic coercion. Canada and European leaders discuss enhanced roles for middle powers in global governance structures, part of new dialogues emerging after Davos. China may influence peace prospects in the Ukraine conflict, according to Finnish leadership statements, reflecting China's rising geopolitical role. Regional and social headlines. French MPs approve a law banning social media use for children below age 15, aimed at tackling youth exposure and digital safety. 3 French tourists drown after a boat capsize off Oman's coast, illustrating ongoing maritime safety concerns. Bangladesh workers lured into Russia find themselves sent to fight in Ukraine, spotlighting human rights and labor exploitation amid war. Sports and culture. Aryna Sabalenka dominates at the Australian Open, defeating Eva Jovic to advance, a major tennis highlight from the ongoing Grand Slam. WWE Raw delivers high-impact entertainment with CM Punk vs AJ Styles for the world title and dramatic returns, setting up excitement for the Royal Rumble event.